actually
Hey there,
a workout
basketball
video
fans.
with Brianna
Stop what
Turner
you're doing
and
right
Caitlin
now,
Clark. Now,
because
this is
the
the first
WNBA
video where
world
we've seen
just
two
got
players
shaken up.
working out together
Yes,
from this team.
Maya Moore
So I
has
want to
finally
live
broken her
react
silence
to
about
it
rookie superstar
with you
Caitlin
guys.
Clark in a brand new ESPN interview that just
So
dropped.
obviously Coach
Moore
KP
had
is
some
there.
things
I feel
to
like
say
he
that
never
nobody
leaves
saw
the gym.
coming. Is this the moment where the torch
You have
gets
Caitlin
passed
looking
from one
coming
legend
across
to
the
the next,
screen
or did the four-time WNBA champion
for a
just
three.
give Clark the reality check
It
she
looks like
needs?
with all of these,
Trust
they're
me,
working
you
on a
don't want to
screen and
miss what Moore said. Her words will leave you speechless. Let's break it all down right now. Before we jump into what Moore said, let's quickly understand why this matters so much. Caitlin Clark has always made it crystal clear that Maya Moore is her basketball hero, her idol, her Michael Jordan. In Clark's own words, if she ever played Moore one-on-one, she wouldn't score a single bucket. That's serious respect. But here's what makes this story even more amazing. Moore wasn't even on the court during Clark's rise to fame. While Clark was breaking NCAA records and becoming a household name, Moore had stepped away from basketball at the peak of her powers. In case you forgot just how great Maya Moore was, we're talking about a basketball genius with 4 WNBA championships, 2 NCAA titles at UConn, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a first-ballot Hall of Fame resume. She was unstoppable. But in 2019, Moore made the shocking decision to leave basketball behind, not because of injury or age, but to fight for something bigger, social justice. She worked tirelessly to help free Jonathan Irons, a man wrongfully convicted. She eventually succeeded and later married him. This created a unique situation. Clark idolized someone who wasn't actively playing while she developed her own game. It's like learning to be a superhero while your mentor is off saving the world in a different way. Now, with Clark taking the WNBA world by storm as a rookie, everyone wanted to know, what does Maya Moore really think about her biggest fan, who is now following in her footsteps? The moment finally came in a recent ESPN interview. The host mentioned how many players, including Caitlin Clark, named Moore as their inspiration. Then came the big question, what's the next step for Clark after her impressive rookie season? Many expected Moore to just shower Clark with praise, you know, the usual she's amazing or she's changing the game. But Moore went much deeper than that. She started by acknowledging the unique pressure Clark faces. Next steps in this generation, right? Moore said. You have so many more challenges in how to handle yourself as an adult. You go through that whirlwind of being a senior in college, transitioning into the WNBA. But then came the real bombshell. Moore said, the next step is how to become just an even better leader, and so much of leadership is listening and learning. Did you catch that? Moore didn't focus on Clark's shooting, her passing, or even her basketball IQ. She zeroed in on leadership. Moore continued, hopefully, the more she can get connected to the vets in the league and just different people, coaches, anyone she can glean wisdom from, she'll learn how to be as connected and inspiring a leader as she can be. But the most powerful part? Moore added, a lot of that is walking the line and not just talking the talk. That's not just praise, that's a challenge. Moore is saying Clark has the skills but now needs to prove herself as a leader. Moore did end on a positive note, saying Clark is already on her way but needs to continue to have fun while anticipating how people are going to try to stop her. This shows Moore believes in Clark's future but knows the road ahead won't be easy. So, what is Maya Moore really saying about Caitlin Clark? Let's break it down. When Moore talks about other young stars, she focuses on different things. For Juju Watkins, Moore praised her physical strength and scoring ability, saying, first of all, just her physical body, she takes really good care of her body. Offensively, she's a bucket. For Paige Buchers, Moore highlighted her calmness under pressure. That's what always impressed me about Paige, her poise, even as a freshman. But with Clark, it all came back to leadership. This is huge because Moore was known for more than just her amazing skills, she led by example. She made everyone around her better. She carried herself like a pro even when facing tough times. Moore sees something special in Clark, not just as a player but as a potential face of women's basketball. Here's the thing about being the face of a sport, you need to lead both on and off the court. Clark already faces unique pressures. She's getting endorsement deals bigger than many WNBA veterans. TV ratings spike whenever she plays. Arenas sell out to see her. The spotlight on her is brighter than almost any rookie before her. Moore is saying, "Great job with the basketball part, but now comes the hard part, leading when everyone is watching your every move." This is Moore's way of saying Clark needs to listen more than she speaks, learn from veterans who have been there, connect with teammates beyond just assists, handle both praise and criticism with grace, and prepare for how defenses will adjust to stop her. Why is Moore pushing Clark harder than others? Because with great talent comes great responsibility. Moore sees Clark's ceiling as incredibly high if she can master the leadership part of the game. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Caitlin Clark's rookie season wasn't just about breaking records, it was about breaking barriers, and sometimes breaking relationships. Some WNBA veterans welcomed Clark with open arms. Others, not so much. Clark faced challenges that went way beyond normal rookie adjustments. Teams designed special defenses just for her. Veteran players tested her physically. Some accused the media of giving her too much attention. It wasn't just about basketball, it was about respect, recognition, and the future of the league. Despite all that, Clark shattered the WNBA assist record and showed flashes of brilliance. But the journey wasn't smooth sailing. What's fascinating about Moore's comments is that she never called Clark overhyped. She never suggested Clark got too much attention. She never questioned if Clark belonged. But she also didn't just offer empty praise. Moore's message had layers to it, almost like a basketball master giving her student the next lesson. Moore is saying, "I see your greatness, Caitlin. Now let me help you prepare for what comes next." It's like one chess master recognizing another but reminding them, the game only gets harder as you advance. Clark now faces a choice: take these words as a challenge to grow, or feel the pressure of living up to an idol's expectations. So, basketball fans, the big question remains, will Caitlin Clark embrace Maya Moore's
leadership challenge and evolve into the next phase of the WNBA? Or is the pressure and spotlight simply too intense for any rookie to handle, no matter how talented they are? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Maya Moore was being supportive of Clark or giving her a much-needed reality check? Is Clark ready to step into the leadership role Moore described? Drop your honest opinions in the comments down below. If you're Team Clark, tell me why you believe she's the future of the WNBA. If you think the hype has gotten out of control, I'd love to hear that perspective too. And if you love in-depth WNBA coverage like this, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Speaking of big moments in the WNBA, the Chicago Sky just made a shocking move. After the now infamous hit on Caitlin Clark, Kennedy Carter has finally been replaced. But was this really about basketball, or was the backlash just too much for the team to handle? Click here to watch. Kennedy Carter finally replaced by Chicago Sky after Caitlin Clark incident.